How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another video. It's me, Cam from Cam's Cobb, and welcome back to another daily Chelsea transfer news video-ish. And today I'm going to hopefully make it short and sweet. I'm recording this at 12:30, so maybe more news stories are going to come later in the day, which if they do, I'll make another video. Because after my last video, loads of Raphinha news dropped. I was like, oh, Raphinha to Chelsea confirmed. But it's a lot more difficult than that, which I'll be talking about today. So without further ado, let's get on with the first story. Now, starting with some good news. If you're hoping to watch Chelsea this summer for free, you're in good luck, because all the games that we're playing the preseason friendly over in America are going to be for free on the Fifth Stand app. So in previous years, I remember having to pay like a couple quid to watch preseason, but I think for free, good start for the new owners. Very nice. It's always good to see preseason games, see new players maybe break into the fold. I know Trevor Chalobah played very well in his pre-season, then in the Super Cup, which ultimately left him to have a very good season this year. And Thomas Tuchel, pretty much favours him. And yeah, all thanks to pre-season games. So they're very important. So the games are Club America, Charlotte, and Arsenal will be free on the Fifth Stand app in the UK plus certain countries. Bush. Good news, onto some more transfer news. Now, as I said with Raphinha, last video I made, I was talking about how there are loads of deals at the moment for Sterling and Dembele. I'll be talking about that later. But with Raphinha, I'm going to go to Fabrizio Romano, who has said, Raphinha hoping for Barcelona move with 5-year deal ready since March. No final answer sent to Chelsea yet, waiting for Barca. Barcelona bid last Thursday, €50 million plus €10 million add-ons paid in instalments. Leeds insist they only accepted Chelsea bid for £60 million as of now. So what I've gathered here is Raphinha wants to go to Barcelona, and as we know, Barcelona, as I said, are in a bit of tricky situation with money right now. I know that they've sold their TV rights for like 5 years for a deal worth over €200 million. So obviously that money will go into probably Raphinha, which is a deal they really want to sign. The thing is, Leeds, obviously Chelsea's the highest bidder, so for Leeds' perspective, they don't care where Raphinha goes to, they just want the highest amount of money. So ultimately, you'd like to think it's up to the player, but it's more up to the club where the player goes. I'm pretty sure if Barca were to match Chelsea's bid, then the player has a say, and I would say Raphinha would go to Barcelona. But what's more tricky about this whole Barcelona situation is that as of now, Ousmane Dembele is a free agent. He didn't re-sign his deal, but there's lots of people around Barcelona who think that this deal could be renewed. It's a whole weird scenario right now, because as of a couple of days ago, some Chelsea fans were thinking, yeah, Raphinha, Sterling and Dembele could be all coming to Chelsea, whereas in reality, Raphinha and Dembele could go to Barcelona. So yeah, keep eye on this news story. It's going to be updating throughout the coming days and weeks. So stay tuned by subscribing, all that, and I'll hopefully give you news about this. But going on to some good news, I'm going to go back to Fabrizio Romano, who has said, Chelsea have new direct contact scheduled with Man City to close Raheem Sterling deal. Positive talks also on Friday, waiting for final details on both player and club size in order to complete the agreement. Chelsea pushing, Tuchel wanted Sterling since day one. There you go. A lot of transfers linked with Chelsea seem to take an age. Just every year we're getting close. Every day in this summer, getting closer and closer. But I'm pretty sure Sterling will be a Chelsea player this summer. I'm pretty certain that's a Cam's Cobb guarantee. So you can hold me on that if you want. I think whereas Raphinha is Prem proven for a couple of years, he's younger than Sterling, and Sterling is just instant impact. I know Chelsea and signings really don't go well together when you think about Werner and Lukaku being instant goals, but I'm pretty sure Sterling's played in the Prem 5+ years. He is going to be obviously a better source of goals than the current wingers at our club, whereas Ousmane Dembele is injury prone and Raphinha couldn't really could not gel a top team. So that's all that to think about. Speaking of wingers, just a little tidbit. Ziyech could go to AC Milan, so that's just keep up to date with that. That's just what I've heard. But finally, going with Simon Phillips, who has said the Ligt to Chelsea progressing The deal is around over £60 million with £9 million add-ons being considered. Likely any player in return will be a separate deal. Optimism for Chelsea. So what I said in the last video was maybe there could be a swap deal involved with Jorginho, but as he said, any player going the opposite direction would be a separate deal and not involved in this Ligt clause. So that has been, very short, snappy. If any more news, like really important news, comes out later today, I'll obviously make another video. But without further ado, I've been Cam. This is Cam's Coffin. Please subscribe, like, and all that jazz. Without further ado, see you tomorrow.